Hi Taurus, Happy New Year. Welcome. I'm going to be doing your reading. For the new year, I put a psychic reading up with all the signs together. There are timestamps and comments pinned at the top, so you can just click on your reading and go right into it. But let's see what energies we have for Taurus. Okay, you could be dealing with an Aries. The Emperor is here. You have patience and planning, awareness, and the third eye chakra. Okay, Taurus. Okay, right away, I'm just drawn to all of the symbolism here that has to do with full circle or completion. I feel like something has either come full circle involving an Aries or something, or a completion, or end of a cycle, an end of a phase into a new cycle. And when I say new cycle, it can be a new cycle with the same person. It's just a new phase of that cycle with them, because here, I mean, do you see what I see? Okay, we got, first of all, the 2 rings here. Okay, could be dealing with 2 different men. This could be an Emperor energy, or a father, or a baby daddy, or something like that. And now this is a different energy. This could be a man that's more spiritual. We're bringing you more into your spirituality, or you're moving away from somebody who has that Emperor energy into, and now I'm getting it is moving away, because underneath of the Emperor is this sacrifice. So sometimes we have to sacrifice people in relationships to move into a new phase in our life, and that may be what's going on for you. But also I want to point out that the Emperor and patience and planning, the symbolism is very much similar here, guys. We have the 2 towers. This is stability to me. Partnerships. So Taurus, you could be entering into a new partnership with a new person, or your relationship with the same person is moving into a different or new phase. If this ended, I'm feeling like there's something about this Emperor, the situation with this Emperor that has made you very impatient. Maybe because they're very stubborn, they're set in their ways, they're older. They could come off very cold and uncaring and unloving. But because of that energy, you've had to have a lot of patience, because I'm noticing in this card that there's like seasons passing. I don't know if you've noticed that. You know, there's like snow, leaves, rain, okay? And like you've been through many seasons with this person. Like you've been with them for a very long time. But no matter what has happened with this Emperor, whether you perceive it as good or bad, it has shot you into this awareness of where you see that this was part of a bigger plan, or it was like the universe was co-creating with that, because I have here 7, and then I have 6 and 1 is 7. It's almost like you've been so patient. You've been so that like now, it's like now you see, now you get it. Like there's some sort of clarity here that has just struck you. It could be you going through a spiritual awakening this Emperor could be going through a spiritual awakening. Or because you closed out a cycle and sacrificed something and doing what's best for yourself. So like if you were with this Emperor, for example, and he, you know, was back and forth, really fickle, or you just knew for a long time, like, this isn't going to work out. This could be somebody too who like wears a mask or is like presents selves one way, but is another way, like behind closed doors. I'm getting like a split personality. He flip-flops between two different people. So if you know this person personally, you see the flip-flop, you see the two people, but they present themselves out in front of other people as this one specific way, but it's kind of like you're just like, what the, because you know that's, what's the word I want to use? It's like charming, like he's very charming, but like as soon as you get home, he's like a different person. This could be a woman who's just in her masculine energy. Energy's fluid. But I'm feeling like you might have been with this person through many seasons, a long time, through many cycles. You might have a home with them. They might have brought stability into your life, or you see them as a stable person, but there's just something missing. But I'm almost getting is like you knew there was something missing for a long time, or there was a planning happening where like behind the scenes I'm getting like you knew it wasn't going to work out with this person, but you stayed with them. And now because you've had patience and you've planned, like you've got, I almost am getting the sense of like you got what you wanted from them, or you took what you wanted from them. And now because you have whatever that was, for example, I'm getting house. Like if you moved house with a person and now that you have the house or you're in the house, you're like, get the fuck out because you're in the house. It's like you patiently waited around to take something from somebody. I don't know, this energy kind of feels a little bit manipulative, or like somebody's taking advantage of somebody. So like, I'm getting house. Like if you moved into a house with someone or bought a house with someone, now that they're in the house and all of that, they're like, okay, now that I have all this stuff or this material stuff, you can leave now. So there's like a war over that where somebody's feeling manipulated and used or taken advantage of. But this has brought some kind of clarity and awareness, like spiritually. But I'm feeling like you've known this all along. Somebody here has known this all along. Like they've known all along that this wasn't going to work out, but they stayed because they wanted the house, or they wanted the stuff, or they wanted the new car, or they wanted the new car and the new house and the new stuff and all that. And now that they have all that, they're still miserable and unhappy, which is what they knew. I'm getting this energy of like you knew this. You already knew this. You saw the future about this. You knew this wasn't going to work out. You knew this wasn't what was best, but you went along with it anyway. Because it's like when people have partnerships of any kind, business, or some people go into marriages like this where it's like two incomes are better than one. We can have a nicer life. We can have nicer stuff. We can have nicer things. It's like that kind of energy. Like they're better off in a partnership than they would have been single. But all along they've known this was not going to work out. Or somebody may be very stable and fulfilling in that way of like providing that extra income, having a job. They provide for you in that way, but spiritually, you know this isn't going to work out in the long run because you need this, and that's not there. There's something about something being taken or missing, or it's not all there, but this is something you've known from the beginning. Either you ignored it, or you were just like, I'm going to get mine, and then once I have all that, I'm out because you don't have this. I'm getting too that this person, like when I said they're wearing a mask, or see how he's cloaked in the purple? So I'm getting that this person might even have presented themselves to you in the beginning. This does not want me to say it. Might have presented themselves to you in the beginning as being spiritual. Or you might have had talks about spirituality in the beginning, or like law of attraction, or like The Secret. I'm getting like stuff like that. You've had conversations about that, and like you thought like, okay, this could be the beginning of something, but that was like all talk. Like they they just were saying things that they knew that you would want to hear or something like that. I don't know, Taurus. I'm going to leave it there. I'll see you guys soon. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure you give this video a thumbs up and subscribe. Bye.